How's Princess today? How's Miss Juno? You feeling very needy towards the end of her pregnancy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It is not Willard time. It's not Willard time. The goats are in my window. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Get you, Banner. Oh, she's too fast. She's too fast. Alrighty. It is Sunday. And we have a project ahead of us today. So, my dilemma is, since Harry passed away, poor Harry, rest in peace, guardian of the goats in spirit, we need to get a buck for Willard to be friends with, because when Juno has her baby, we are going to be separating the girls from the boys. And if you know about goats, you know that they are very, very social. So we need to get Willard a buddy, because we can't just simply separate him and say, like, here, deal with it. Especially because they're so bonded. Like, I don't want to stress him out, or Juno out for that matter, any more than I have to. So Harry was going to be that buddy. And then when Harry was all grown up in the spring, then for next kidding season, him and Neppy were gonna, see what I'm saying? So, I put up a feeler post in one of the Goats New Brunswick pages, and there's a buck available. He's really goofy looking. He kind of has, I'll put a picture here. He looks kind of like an Oreo cookie. And his name is Amos. Amos. He has these amazing set of horns on him. So that's really good, because Willard does not have horns, and he's very small. Like, Amos, I think, is a little bit taller than Willard, at least from what I can see in the photos. Like, Willard he's not an alpha buck. He's not an alpha buck. So we do need an alpha buck around here. We have very much an alpha female with Juno, but once we separate them off, it just makes me feel better knowing that I have a horned buck around here to kind of headbutt a mofo if a coyote comes back onto the property. I am right now outside beside the chicken coop with the goose crew. They're getting along just fine. We are letting them free range for the first day today because we're home, and they're very happy.
See, I think this is a better idea than the chicken. Hot horns in the head. I think that's a coconut.
A coconut?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
That is a coconut.
Probably. I'll find out.
Kinda. Can we cut it open? We gotta do it on camera.
Oh, okay.
It's really
Oh yeah. That smells not great.
That smells not great.
No.
It doesn't look that great.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
Want some?
no, throw that into the bush. Oh, it does not smell good. I regret that. First of all,
Probably want it. The other side over here. Oh no, I guess that sounds like that.
yeah.
much of a...
Nothing square anyway.
It is true. Doesn't hurt to be square-ish.
Square.
This one's gonna need a shim.
The shim. They didn't like that noise. We'll need to do anyway to frame it out, right? Roy. Not a snack bed. It is a hay feeder. She ruins. There's gonna be some overhang. They're gonna have a little porch, I think. You really could.
Why?
You gotta, never mind.
Go the other way?
Yeah, you gotta turn around. Yeah. Do you want me to go in and get the other side? Hello. It's so sexy. That's okay. Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna go on the other side and get those upper spots. Gorilla tape. An ode to gorilla tape.
That's sticking like great.
Well, it's cold. Buck pen. And then we have our main dough pen. The first of all the pens. A little bit of progress with gap filling, but still gotta get some more gaps filled. Probably by the end of this week, I think. And then this is gonna be your kid pen. Nippy, nippy. Nippy, baby. Is it yummy? He's yummy. This is our other pile of scrap, so, not scrap, pallets. So I think we'll use probably 2 of these. I'll split them up and be able to use the pallet boards to patch up the gaps in the other sheds. Shed 2 and 3. You're gross. You're gross. We stacked this high yesterday with the intention of no goats going on. I'm gonna get your feet. I'm gonna get your feet. Get out of here. Get. I can't reach. Silly butthole. Meh. So grumpy. How do you know when you do all the teeth?
Just look at them.
They look shiny?
Pretty much, yeah. Make sure they're all the same size. I think.
How long does it take?
10 minutes.
It's not bad.
For me, some people can do it fast. You want to get it till it stabs your finger, basically. There's a goose eating a drill.
Those don't taste good.
Silly. It's yellow, might be food.
Yes. Hi. Okay, we're gonna go work on the buck pen. We gotta work on your new house. So I just spent some time with my recip saw breaking up a pallet board. So it was once one of this. Now it is this. Real hunting ammo, obviously. They're bullshit. We have enough. Hey.
Oh, nice little hobo hut.
Nice little hobo hut.
I'm gonna get rid of the green stuff. I get the stuff I like.
Oop, falling over. All right. Awesome. That works pretty well. And I can just spray foam. Okay, now I'm going to measure what I have left to cover here. And I'm going to cut my other plank that I found in the woods while I was doing cleanup to size. So that's about 14 inches. Okay. So I'm going to cut that. I got to steal the battery from here because I'm almost out of power out of all my batteries and I don't want to go inside. Right on.
Nuts in your belly. Nuts here. Nuts. Touch them. Some more nuts.
Not the best. Say no. Not particularly. It's Tuesday. Home with the crew again today. And I got this originally for Willard because he enjoys being scratched so much. I thought it would be nice for him. He hates it, and Juno is enjoying it so much. Are you being pampered? You being pampered? Yeah, the Pwiggle deserves to be pampered. Good girl. She's just so still and so calm when I started doing this. Ew. It's Wednesday. It's raining. We've got some stuff to do in the yard though, so that ain't stopping us. I'm gonna feed the goats now, and then we've got to go into town, and then we'll be back. All right. So if you remember from the last video, this guy here has too much of a gap at the bottom, and at the top I was able to squish it in just fine. However, scooch, 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 scooch. So it'll be able to be flush at the top and go all the way in, but at the bottom, not so much. So we are going to use a recip saw with a metal blade on it, cut through that screw there that I used to try and anchor them together and pull them closer. And we are going to reset this post. Alrighty, so now Now both of those screws have been cut. We're just gonna pop this out. That's how loose it is. I'm just gonna lean it against this post here. Nice. Willard. I know. Grumpy, grumpy Willy. Oh yeah. That is much better. So I think I'm gonna anchor. Let's do 4.
I think Willard's upset with you.
Huh?
I think Willard is upset with you.
Yeah, he thinks that him running into the blade of the recip saw was my fault. Willy, you know what I'm doing? He's like, yeah, stop digging posts. Because I find that offensive to my people.
Why aren't you going to your house?
It might be dirty and gross, but working in the rain when it comes to post digging is actually so much easier. So much easier. Hi, buddy. Go outside.
Get in there.
Chicken. Are you serious? That's way better though. I just have to cut that corner. So, here's the which I usually cut the bottom hose anyway, so they slide better. So don't put it back.
If you just
Put it back. Put it back.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Now. It's good enough. Good enough for me. Is that perfect? Bonita.
That's just snug.
All right, so as you can see, some of this wire is now a little bit bent, and this is our weakest side. So we're gonna strengthen this today with some posts. I got some cedar posts from the road behind the house where our landlord was harvesting a bunch of cedar. I already have most of the holes dug. I just need some of these posts trimmed down a little bit more. So Dan's gonna do that for me. And yeah, here we go. of the welded wire to our old fencing behind. So it's nice and sturdy there. And then just gotta secure this final piece to the post. So the reason I dose their water with apple cider vinegar is because apple cider vinegar is a natural dewormer. And we've had Mr. Willard there coughing since about Monday. No, Sunday. Like, that being said, if I'm only catching him, you know, having coughing fits once or twice when I'm out in the barnyard for 2 or 3 hours a day, then how much is he coughing the rest of the time? He's probably coughing up to having coughing fits up to 6 times a day without me knowing it. So we took his temperature last night. That was fun, because if you know anything about goats, you have to take a rectal thermometer temperature. And it was 101.3. So the range is 101.5 to 103.5. So he was like 0.2 under, which means it's not pneumonia. So my other option was lungworm. So we're gonna deworm him today. The girls are not showing any symptoms of lungworm. Juno's close to kidding, so if I were to deworm her, I would want to probably wait to see if she showed any signs before treating her. Oh my gosh, she does it again. But yeah, we're gonna pick up some dewormer for him today. So I'm putting ACV in the water just as an added treatment. So it's Friday morning. Yesterday we went into town. We got this. Thanks to the ladies at Sussex Co-op for always being so helpful. And I put it in a banana. We put it in Timbits yesterday, and Nappy didn't want a Timbit. I don't think she knew what it was. So we're gonna go with bananas because they all love bananas. There were some 50% off ones. I was pretty mad that I have patched up all the weak spots in this fence. Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed? I've got something for you. Here, Willy. No. What's up, people? It's a new week. It is Monday, and it's sunny and beautiful out, but winter is coming this week, so we've got a couple of must-dos that need to get done today and tomorrow. And by the end of this week, we will be getting Mr. Amos. So that'll be in the next video. So today's last day of filming for this video. Yes. Alright, so obviously we got some chicken wire I gotta finish tacking up there. But this is the finished siding on this side. The goats did not take long to figure out how to get up on this roof. Not at all. I've got the post pounded in for the gates. This was an attempt at an outside hay feeder. I'm gonna get Dan to help me with this probably today or tomorrow. Or it might be a next week thing, to be quite honest. Who knows? But we'll get her done. So outside, all the gaps are filled. Gaps are filled inside. And for the most part, it's fairly dry. So one of the things we got to do this week is get the door on here. And then we're going to get the door on here. And then at least put up a mini pen for now, just to kind of keep Amos separated from the rest of the herd so he gets used to his new home. I gotta also tack this up this week so these girls stop going under there and laying, because in the spring I'm gonna have to dig out some smelly eggs otherwise. Yep, there she goes.
It's gonna have a foot overhang up each side.
Overhang?
Yeah.
Well dang.
Oh, dang.
Well dang.
Under?
Yeah, you're slightly to the left on both of those. Willy. Mr. Willy. And on to the next one. You can do it. Okay.
Yeah, I thought of that idea.
No, I thought of that idea.
As far as I can go over. Come on.
Why?
Because you need to be on this stud.
I'll do smidge.
Okay.
Smidge. Oh, it's hard. I got it.
Heavy.
Oh, go back there.
What?
Go push it this way.
Alright, here we go. It's not gonna be straight.
Nope.
Probably working with plywood.
Don't cut my head off. Me?
You gotta lift the first piece up so I can slide this under.
No. Go.
You gotta go towards the hay feeder, slide it down.
Yeah.
Okay, now pick it up.
Are those tasty?
Right. Scoots. Enough? Scoots.
Is it a 10 pound?
Yeah, scoots.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Nobody has a sock. Nobody's free. Alrighty. Some snow came down, so we went to Hampton. And Willard still has a bit of a cough, even though I've been treating him for his worms. So I'm going to, well, one, I researched I researched the wormer that I used on him. Get. And a lot of people are saying that Safeguard is not the best wormer, but I got it because it's safe to use on pregnant does, which of course I have possibly 2 of them, definitely one of them. So I'm going to keep going with his deworming protocol for another 2 days. It's been 5 days so far. So we're going to do a full 7 days on Willard there. And then I'm going to do this probably for at least a week. Willy, get out of here. And then I picked up a cough syrup because basically what lungworm does is that it damages the lungs. And I know this because Gypsy had lungworm a few years back. And she has a long-term cough because of it, because of the damage that did on her lungs. So, to minimize the damage on his lungs from the lungworm, I want to add in treating with this elderberry syrup that I got at the drugstore. And I'm going to do that for at least a week. So I'm probably just going to give him the 10 ml dose, children 9 to 13, because he's around that weight. Well, he's probably a little younger, a little lighter actually, but I'm pretty sure you can't overdose on this stuff. This is black elder and vitamin C. Yeah, so it's not, you can't really overdose on this stuff. So we're going to give him the 10 ml, even though he's only about 70 pounds. We're going to give him the 10 ml. So 2 tablespoons 3 times a day. Wow. I don't know if I'll be able to do it 3 times a day. It'll be definitely 2 times a day, but we'll see. Dan's going to be home the next few days because it's going to be snowing. He won't be able to work outside. So another thing we got that I'm going to add into their herb sprinkle is some turmeric and some ginger. So we're going to add that into their herb sprinkle that they get on their little apple treat in the evenings before they go in for bedtime. And that's it. That's the adjusted protocol. It's getting really chilly, so we got to do some quick winterizing before I go in for the night. Yeah, I do. Mommy, you're making this harder. Oh, it's yummy. Oh, it's yummy. Oh, we don't mind. Good job. Good boy. Now we're just going to separate these boards. Oh my goodness. Talk about being overstimulated. I had to put the goats away because Willard keeps wanting to scratch his head on the power tools. Like, Juno and Epi really genuinely have no problem staying away from me when I'm operating. But Willard has to be right there. So, had to put the goats away, had to put the chickens away, and then I'm like trying to cut this damn piece of plywood, and this is actually the previous door to our old woodshed, like the one that was on the property when we first moved here, and it was super heavy, and it's still super heavy. Oh boy, I still have to trim, I don't know, probably about an inch. I think an inch, yeah, should be good. And then put some real heavy duty hinges on this sucker for the kidding house. So we've got our dough house here, which is right now the main house for Willard, Neppy, and Juno. I've got the buck pen set up, and now it's all gap sealed and everything. It just needs a door. This one, the kidding pen, has a door, isn't gap sealed yet. It all got done eventually, but oh my gosh, I was still like, I was cutting this guy and it's waterlogged because it's just been kind of like laying out uncovered. We really thought we were going to burn it. But as with most things around here, we found use for it today. And like cutting waterlogged wood that's heavy with my skill saw, it kept jamming. It was not pulling. It was super stressful. And then at one point, it's like the bottom of this, you can see it's like, we thought it was like for a kickboard. No, it's because it's too short. So they tried to lengthen it. So it's actually 2 boards. And the skill saw just kept jamming. So that just drove me about freaking crazy. So storm is a-coming. I'm just gonna leave that up against. We'll trim her down and get the hinges on when we're good and ready. And it ain't tonight. So it's probably even gonna be a job, I think, for next week. So I'm just gonna put the trip line down. I'm not even hooking it up. We're just gonna lay it on the floor. We downsized on some chickens yesterday, so we only have these 2 goobers out roosting on top of the run. I think I might have to toss them in because it is supposed to get real cold tonight. Ragnar and the boys are wondering what I'm still doing in here. I'm wondering what I'm still doing in here talking. I was just like, I was ready to throw the skill saw across the barnyard. Just so mad. So yeah, we got a lot done this week. We reinforced the left side of the barnyard with proper cedar posts. We popped up that buck pen and gap sealed it around the sides and put the roof on. We put the roof on the kidding pen. We fixed the roof, or made a more permanent roof anyway, on the hay shed that originally just had the tarp roof going on. Hey, geese. I gotta herd them in. Come on. Go in. It's bedtime. Turkey. Here you go. Good job. We gotta get the door on Amos's buck pen. He will be sharing with Willy because on Saturday I'm gonna go up and pick him up. So hopefully by Saturday we'll have the buck pen door on, generators running, hubby's got dinner going. So I'm gonna go inside and relax. And thanks for watching this week. I love it when people say that they see my videos. Sorry, not sorry for them being so long. It's kind of typical of homesteading videos for being this long. And yeah, that's all she wrote, kids. I'll talk to you next week. And hopefully we'll get some done next week too. All right, bye.